Sorry. Just woke up. Mm. Sorry about that. Give me a second here. What's up, Milo? What is going on, Milo? Just want to have a little chit chat with the guys, get joke, laugh, get serious, talk about whatever, ask questions, learn something new. Since it's cold as hell outside, we can't hang out no more in the center or in the hallways. So, thanks for showing up. Appreciate that. But you just, wanted to peek your head in, no big deal. I know the last live, the first live I did, there was a lot of people now. That was kind of cool. Just got to get my timing right on which day works for people. I ain't going live every day. I'm not doing that. OG Ralph, what's going on? Nice to see you as well. Thanks for popping in. That's right, 128. It's where it was at. It's where it all started on 27, right across the street. I see you, boo. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for checking in. Other day I was talking to other day I was talking to Eric Douglas, and he was talking about, I don't know how, making a memorial for all the people that passed away in the Ville. The good people, the bad people. I said, we'll be going on for days. Everybody got 10 to 15 different people. You know, you talk about your family members, your friends, your aunts, your uncles. And we talking about generations. It'll be a lot of people. I don't know where we would put that on a shirt. Get a plaque or something, or I don't know how that would work. But it's a good idea. Right, that's what I'm saying, but like shit, we'll be naming every damn body. You'll need a whole wall. Put that shit on the handball court or something. But Eric Douglas came up with that idea. I think he probably want to do something for the Ville reunion, which I think Myra and them kind of did something like that, but that was people like for the last couple years, you know, shout out to Gwen Morgan and those guys, but, you know, we all can go back to the 70s when we was losing people, at least us, and Eric was naming people that, of course, I don't know, and some people that we forgot. We talk about Cabbage and Antoine, and he was naming other people from Kissington Street that I have no idea who they are. A couple of Latino brothers and sisters. So, yeah. That's what I was telling him, that it happens all the time, but, you know, it was a quick talking early in the morning before he started his day at Hoffa Hospital. What's up, Tola? I see you. So, yeah, something to talk about. I told him to bring up the idea. What's up, Mantra? Nice seeing you. Yeah, I told him to bring up the idea to a group and see where we can get something started. What up, Lucius? I see you. Shout out to South Carolina. Lucius, them tickets cost a lot down there for that game. I don't know about that. And I told you, I think I told you when we was chatting in the inbox that the tickets was like $300 and something. And I don't want to fly down there and UConn get stomped. But in the meantime, it'd be a nice trip to go down to South Carolina. Not much. Montreal, Trelly, Sheldon Oaks, Finest. The other day, Gleep talked about your legacy. What is your legacy? So everybody got a different definition of legacy. What's up, Mr. Collins? I see you. Everybody got a different definition of what legacy is. People got good legacies. People got bad legacies. And Troy Gleep was talking about that. Okay, that's a good deal, Lucius. I see that. Gleep was talking about that, and it made me wonder to ask the same question here. What is your legacy? What will you be known for, or remembered for, or like Lucius his legacy with me was, or is, we used to be kids playing football. My side of the street, we on Hampton Street, my side of the street against his side of the street. Lucius and Little Man and all those guys over there, and me and Mike Hodges and maybe Alan Hodges. Alan Hodges was a little younger, but maybe Alan Hodges, Robert Jones. And he used to play steady quarterback. I always thought Lucius was cheating for that side of the street. I'm like, no, we got to get our own quarterback. We're going to get Tyrone Roberts to be our quarterback. Because Lucius, you be throwing interceptions for Little Man to catch. And we end up losing all the time. Remember that, Butter? Dude used to pound it into y'all real quick. Then he's steady quarterback for us. We get an interception, y'all run it back, pick six. So that's one of the memories I have of Lucius. Hey, Miss Cheryl Lumpkin, I see you. I see you, Miss Lumpkin. Thanks for joining the chat, the live. Shout out to Kenyatta and Terry. Them was my quarterbacks back in the day. Shout out to 5-4, rest in peace. Shout out to Sabra, the dog. He used to damn near chew on rocks. But anyway, what is your legacy? That's a good question. You can ask some of your friends. You can think about it yourself. I think of Charles Hill all the time and his legacy just with me, and I can imagine the effect he had on others. And so think about your legacy sometime. Yeah, we did, Lucius. I'll tell you right now, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are a few years older than us. You guys took us under your wings. Kept us straight. Wasn't no drugs and gang stuff involved. You older guys were great guys to us and did a lot of little activities, and you know, the fire hydrants and stuff. Man, it was a good time. So I appreciate you. Tell you that straight up right now. If I never ever tell you again, you are appreciated from me. But hey, Silva. Yeah, they did, Butter. Yeah, they did. Silva was around too. Yep. And somehow we got to bring those days back. Once the Ville was gone, or all the projects was gone, everybody was kind of separated. And I was still at the center, and them kids used to come from Albany Avenue, Crystal Falls, and them kids. They used to drop them off in the Ville just to hang in the center with me because that's where they was from. Okay, Tommy, where you work at? I know you work, but I didn't know what type of work you guys do. And it's very important to leave a mark where, you know, sometimes you might have 10 dudes and 8 of them knuckleheads, so you might just need to pull the last 2 that want to do the right thing and might listen to you, might gravitate with you. So you got to be for kids? You said for kids, for young men. Is it for young adults or for kids? Because kids, they act like they hard, but they take stuff in and they kind of appreciate it. But not all of them. So you kind of got to find out who's willing to come up under your wing. Okay. But you got to have a plan for them because they're going to hold you accountable. They're going to be asking questions, just like I set this up for people to ask questions if they got questions. And I try to answer. One other thing I like to mention is that we also need to do some research. A lot of us sit around on a block and share the same information, just going in circles and passing the same information around without doing research. I do research. Most of the time I do all my research at work. I work nights, third shift is kind of quiet. So I got access to the internet and all that stuff. I do a lot of research. That's why when y'all see me posting stuff, it's not just, dumb shit. It's great information trying to share with all my people. And that's why I'm doing this. I'm getting out of my zone, or out of my comfort zone, and trying to do something else. And I like people to ask questions. And I got a lot of people in my inbox that ask a lot of questions. But, when you type and stuff, you can't feel the energy. You can't feel the tone of the conversation. And sometimes people think I come off as a hard guy, and I'm far from a hard guy and a mean guy and all that stuff, and very settled guy. That's why I like to do the lunch thing with people. Let's go. And speaking of lunch, man, last summer, or last year, 2023, I got stood up by about at least 4 to 5 people, 4 to 5 different times, set up something to go to lunch, and everybody had an excuse. Or they didn't just show up at all, or they never returned the messages or whatever to confirm the lunch date or whatever, male and females. And sometimes it was a waste of time for me. Sometimes I just ate by myself. But I don't bite. I'm here to help my people, because I was helped as a youngster. This is one of my ways of continuously giving back. I'm sorry, I'm watching TV. I'm looking at the TV. I'm not watching it because it's not on. The volume's not on. But yeah, this is my way of giving back and also empowering my people to say that one of your own, once again, I'm born and raised in Stowe Village, 128 Hampton Street, apartment 104. I stayed there for 20 years. For 20 years, from 68 to 88. And I worked down at the center till 96 or 97. Can't remember the exact date, but somewhere in the 90s. So, I'm not no guy from the burbs or anything. Yeah, we got to make that happen, Tom. The only time I see you is when we at the cookout, the Ville reunion. Like I say, my schedule's kind of crazy because I work nights and I have to get my sleep. That's another thing. I got to get my sleep. So a lot of things I can't be involved in because I work nights. Hey, little chickaboo, you better stand. Do you work tonight? You working tonight? Hey, little chickaboo, I see you. But, yeah, Bo be wanting to do stuff, but my schedule with Bo is like I'm telling you guys now, is that I'll be working nights. I'll be tired, and it's not easy. Just like now, I worked last night. I'm off tonight. I don't like to go out at night. And I just woke up from a nap because I normally be asleep at this time. But I'm forcing myself to be up at 7 o'clock. That's why I scheduled this time. What up, Mike Richardson? Oh, you off tonight? Okay. What you getting into? Getting into bed early? Yeah, they don't understand how it is working third shift. Third shift is no joke. So you can't be playing and chilling out and all that. You got things to do, which is sleep. Oh, you just got up too? But yeah, talk to me about anything. Home ownership, money, saving money, opening bank accounts. Fellas, I know some of you guys can't have bank accounts because y'all got child support looking for y'all and all that type of stuff. You still gotta find a way to put some money away. Do it old school style. Put it in the shoebox. Sometimes we can't trust our girlfriends because they might take the money and you can't do nothing about it because you're on probation. So it's kind of tough, but you gotta find that person. You gotta find that person that you can trust and confide in. And I would say, let me hold your money. I'll put it up for you, but I don't like to be responsible for other people's money because people start playing games and I'm not the one for all that type of stuff. So, but we got to find some way to save money. Make sure y'all join my money challenge group. The link is somewhere around there. Go to my page and you'll find it or something. We putting away $50 a week, or we putting away $20 a week. I used to do 10, 20, 25, and 50. It's too much. Either you saving big 50 or you saving small 20. We all got it. I see all black parties. I see everybody popping bottles, Patron, and all that. You got $20 to put away. You got $20 to put away. I know you got $20 to put away. So, but for those that just joined in, I was talking about your legacy. What is your legacy? What do you know? There you go, Lucius. I tell people that all the time. If I can really show you guys my bank accounts where I got $50 put away, $25 put away. I just got money scattered all over the place or whatever. Buying Jordans and all that is played out these days. I see you guys looking fresh and you got your fitteds on and your matching belt with your sneakers or whatever it is. But, you know, you don't got money for other things or whatever. Or you do. Maybe you do. But you guys gonna get old like me and Lucius. Y'all gonna be looking for retirement checks, and you guys gonna need something to fall back on. Like I say, always ask your elders, ask these people that are 65 and older why they still working. Most of them will tell you that they ain't saved their money right. They didn't do their money right. I told y'all before about my story with the center and the YMCA and how I'm getting a retirement check right now because Charles Hill told me to put some money away. I think we used to get paid weekly or 2 weeks, or whatever it was. Put it away. You're going to be an old man one time. Say, oh, I ain't going to be 55. Whoever thought I'd be 55? I'm 55 years old. Never thought. I used to watch that money when I was in my 40s after I figured it out because I had it since I was in my 20s, but I ain't know nothing about it. But once I got in my 40s and learned more about money, I said, okay, I can see what this is going to do. And sadly, I couldn't contribute to it because I was not an employee anymore there. So once you're not an employee no more, the money just sits there. It grows through the interest. But for even you guys that may have 401ks, anybody that don't have a 401k, you guys got to get 401ks. Or they got other, IRAs. You can get your Roth IRA as a independent. What up, E? I was just talking about you. You can get your a Roth IRA and put money in it yourself. Do some direct deposits in it yourself every 2 weeks. But you got to learn about the stock market a little bit. Yeah, I was telling everybody about the memorial that you want to do with the people that passed away, basically from the Ville and I guess the surrounding streets or whatever. I saw that Nelton Court did that for their last reunion. Hey, Kanai. What up, Devin? I see you. I see you. I'm glad to see you guys here. I'm glad to see you guys here. So, like I was telling other people, what's your legacy? What will you be known for? What you popular for? You pass away today. Don't wish that on anybody. But sometimes you want to have those conversations because sometimes it straightens you up. Because sometimes you might just be ratchet and too thuggish. And then you say, damn, man, I don't want to be known for that for the rest of my life. So you got to get on track early. Get on track early. Straighten things out. Make peace with your kids. If you got kids that you're not talking to, make peace with the moms. You ain't got to mess with her, or the make peace with the fathers or your father or your mother. Make peace with your people so you can sleep good. That's all we can do, Ralph. That's all we can do. Just chill, enjoy life, stay out of the way, stay away from the nonsense, be cool with everybody. Oh, another thing I wanted to talk about. Oh my God. I don't want to say ratchet. Ratchet seems such like a black person thing. But on the job, people, we got to be careful how we conduct ourselves around others. Some of us call it buck dancing. Buck dancing means you showing off for other people. And I hate to use the white man or whatever, just like NWA said in their video, black police showing out for the white cop. That's buck dancing, showing out, putting on a performance for other people. We got to be careful about that because we got some other races, nationalities, or whatever that want to see us act ghetto. And we got to tone it down just a little bit because they're going to go back out to the suburbs, have dinner at the table with their family, and they're going to talk about all the stuff that they co-worker talked about, all the boyfriends she got, all the dudes that's in jail. There you go. Ain't no buck dance. I'm not showing out for you at all. I'm not showing out for you at all because they just go back and tell it. You ladies that's in here, you tell them about your kids and your kids locked up. I gotta go to Enfield. They don't need to know all that. And that also helps them know that you need overtime because you're putting stuff on the books for your kids. So sometimes they won't give you the overtime, or sometimes they'll give you all the overtime, have you working your ass off because they know you need that money. So they put your back up against the wall. Like for me, I don't do overtime. I don't need it because I'm working with what I got and I make the best of it. And if I ever do need it, most of the time I do a favor for like a co-worker that might want me to work for them or something like that. Sometimes we can switch shifts. Switch days. Or if they going somewhere, like I got a co-worker that goes to India. I knock out all her days. So some days I work 10 days straight or whatever. And that's just a personal thing for her because she offers me something in return, which is knowledge about money. She's Indian. They got all the package stores and all the damn gas stations. So she's serious about money. So I enjoy doing overtime for her. But for you guys that's just buck dancing on the job, y'all need to cut it out. Y'all making us look bad. Y'all making us look bad. Calm down. You ain't got to tell that you was in the drive-by or your boyfriend came by and he was trying to fight your new man and your ex-husband, you taking him to court and all that. You ain't got to explain that to nobody because they really don't care. They ain't going to help you with anything. They just want to know your business and just go back home and call you ratchet. Get online some of these racist websites and talk about their co-workers, how you living in the projects or how you renting while they out there in Simsbury in their big old houses or whatever. So we got to learn to keep quiet on the job, get that money invested wisely in our own people, support each other. But did I tell you that the girl, I think I told you, a girl that you get an Uber rides to at that come to Hopper Hospital, she work in my department. That was a coincidence like a motherfucker right there. Yeah, and she's an example. She's kind of one of the main examples that come to the job talking crazy, how they was up to 3 o'clock in the morning and arguing and fighting. Went the dude home and she can't even get a ride to work. She got to catch an Uber while he sleeping, you know. I saw somebody talking about the snow and brushing the snow off the cars and how the dudes don't brush the snow off the cars. Ladies that's in here, y'all need to get rid of them dudes. Y'all need to get rid of those dudes. Get rid of those dudes. Give them an ultimatum like, bruh, you sitting here all day eating up all the Fruit Loops, playing Madden 24 all day long. I'm getting up working. You can't get up and brush the snow off my car? And sometimes it's not even him. It's the independent woman, as I said in somebody on somebody's stat. Some of you women try to act like y'all independent. There's a level to the independence. You laying up with some dude, giving them all a nookie, giving them all a cookie. You gotta demand something. It ain't gotta be money, but get the snow off the car at least. Get the snow off the car. But got another thing. I hate to sound like I'm rambling. I want people to ask me questions, talk to me. I need to be talked to. Physicals. Get your physicals. We all got high blood pressure. Everybody got high blood pressure because we eating the same foods, so it ain't hereditary. We eating the same foods. We ain't taking care of ourselves. Get your glasses. You see I got on my glasses. I don't wear them all the time, but when I'm reading and most of the time at work, I wear them. Everybody ain't got time to be playing with their eyesight, trying to be cool. Then you got your Versace's. They ain't prescription. Flea market joints. Unless you got some stolen ones or you got $1,500 for some real ones or whatever they cost. I don't know how much they cost. But get your health in order. Get your annual physical. If you don't do nothing else, get your annual physical so they can check your blood pressure, that prostate stuff, the colon stuff. Do what you need to do as far as that. But your regular blood pressure, get that stuff checked out. I have high blood pressure. That's why I had my stroke in 2012. Got it under control. I was on blood pressure pills for about 6 years after that, from 2013 till 2018. And I started working out. Got all that weight off of me. And they slowly started taking me off high blood pressure pills. But they say most likely I will be back on them if I stop working out. So when y'all see me walking, I'm not walking for the hell of it. I'm walking to save my life. That's why I call it get fit or die trying. I ain't gonna say I can get hit by a bus, but you won't say that he died of high blood pressure. That's why I show y'all my thing. I even got my little, hold on, let me show y'all my little blood pressure thing. Got my little blood pressure monitor. Got my stuff right here. I don't play. Invest in that as well. Or go to CVS and put your arm in a sleeve or whatever. I used to like that, but I'm sticking my arm in there with a bunch of other people and stuck their arm in it. That ain't the most sanitary way to do things. But get your physical. Get your teeth clean. Some people talk about my teeth. I had braces for 2 years. I'm still not satisfied. I had braces for 2 years. They had to take teeth out and squeeze teeth together. And it improved my life personally. I think it cost me about $5,000. But it was an investment that I made. I had the money that I can do something outside the box. I already had my house, my cars and stuff. So let me spend some money on this, see what's going on. So it's good to get your teeth cleaned. And you really don't even need insurance to get your teeth cleaned. Go up the street next to On the Run, well, Dunkin' Donuts, where Hopper Hospital at, where my dentist is, Dr. Pizarros. And I think he might charge you about $50 to get your teeth clean. If you don't got insurance, he'll still take you. Most doctors will take you. But when you see it under insurance, that's only because they bilking the insurance company or bilking the insurance company because they give top dollar. They give you $300 for a cleaner if you go through insurance companies. But if you don't got insurance, he might charge you $60, $75. I don't know what the price is, so don't quote me on that. But tell him I sent you. Dr. Pizarros, 9 Madison Street, right next door to Dunkin' Donuts on Washington Street. Forgot his number. It's 860-247-3550, something like that. But if you want to know who he is, inbox me and I'll give you his information because I don't feel like looking for it right now. Oh, that's what you do? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do drive trucks. Yeah, get you a physical. If that's the only thing you do, get you a physical. At least you'll know what's wrong with you. That meditate, prayer, all that stuff. But the physical will tell all the stuff about you. Check your eyes and your teeth, your ears. I had to get my ears flushed probably 2 physicals ago. He said, you got wax building up. I said, I don't see no wax. He said, that shit deep in there. He said, you be using Q-tips? I said, yep. He said, you got to stop using Q-tips. They say, pour peroxide in your ear and let it fizzle. And then the wax will slowly melt out and you might get like, watery wax coming out of your ear at the time. It's only take about 2 or 3 minutes. But my ear was clogged up with wax. Clogged. She did the thing and then suctioned it out. A big ball of wax was deep down in my damn ear. I couldn't even see it, but she can see it through, using those machines and stuff. He said, Q-tips, you're just pushing it further down. She said, I bet you can hear better now. I said, probably so. So, get you a physical. Get your teeth cleaned. Get your nails cut. And fellas, y'all got some dirty nails. I don't know how y'all be. I hope it ain't no ladies in here. I don't know how y'all be finger sexing these women or whatever with them. I don't know how they let y'all do that with them dirty nails. Straighten up them nails, clean them nails, clean up under them nails. Go get your, pedicure. I don't do pedicures. I do a manicure, do my feet. I used to do my feet. I don't really do it no more because I got all the equipment myself, so I basically do it myself. But spend some money on getting your nails clean. All in your girl face. Your breath stink because your teeth ain't clean, so you got all that sugar on your teeth are rotten, your back teeth are rotten. Clean all that stuff up. tongue kissing your girl with your dirty mouth. It's nasty. Having sex with her with your dirty mouth. Eating sex with her with your dirty mouth. Come on, ladies, don't accept that. Don't be accepting that mess, that filth. So fellas, get your hygiene in order. Get your grooming in order. Some of you guys got them raggedy bears. My stuff growing a little bit, but I get it cut. And dudes, clean up your facial hairs. Clean yourself up, fellas. Look presentable to the ladies and to yourself. Damn the ladies. Look good for yourself. But shout out to everybody that checked in. I really appreciate this. As I called it, a men's retreat. We just sit back and talk, get some ideas. I think I'm going to start doing the Zoom because I want to interact with you guys. I want to have some back and forth dialogue. Back and forth. Maybe you have some ideas, and all you guys can do right now is type. I think I can invite people, but I don't know how to do this stuff. Or that might be on Zoom. I don't know. But, yeah, we got to just stop wasting time. We waste a lot of time doing nothing. Sitting on the couch, playing video games. Out in the hallway with our boys, chilling. Do some research. You guys got smartphones, but you're not using them properly. Do some Googling. Google something. Do some research. Your smartphone ain't just for Facebook. You can set up bank accounts. You can pay bills. You can do emails. Oh, that's the other thing. Get you a proper email. Get you a Courtney.Adger@AOL.com, Lisa Coop Adger at gmail. All that big bra from DeVille at gmail.com is not the way to go. Not for a professional email. You can have those on the side for your chicks and your games that you play. But get you a professional email. My best email that I have is Court, COURT, at AOL. I had that since 90-something. I haven't changed it yet. And I got, what is the iPhone thing? iMessage. What is whatever iPhone. I got iPhone emails. I got Gmails. I don't use none of those. You want to get in contact with me? COURTADGER at AOL.com. But yeah, get some proper emails. Also, doubling back, let me go back to buck dancing on the job. So we can't be buck dancing on the job. We can't be showing out for those folks. We can't do that. We got to cut that out a little bit. But also, we got to act like bosses on the job. All of us are bosses. You're the boss. I'm the man because I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. I can do this by myself. I don't need no supervisor watching over me. I got this. I'm going to be on time. I'm going to take my breaks on time. I'm going to punch in. I'm going to punch out on time. I'm not going to go look for somebody else to do all my work. Fellas, this is for the fellas. Learn how to do the basic stuff, fellas. I see it all day, every day. The fellas, I know y'all like for the girls to do the work for you. And that's part of the problem. That's that mama's boy mentality. And I don't even like using mama's boy because I think I'm a mama's boy. But the difference with me is that I know how to do my basic stuff without my mama. So you guys grow up with your mama doing everything for you. Then you got to find another, maybe your girlfriend or your wife doing everything for you, whether it's ironing your clothes or doing your laundry. I throw all my clothes in the washing machine. Ain't no separating, ain't no whites and colors. I just throw them all in there. doing paperwork, calling for doctor's appointments. Fellas. Once again, this is a men's retreat. So I'm talking to you guys. Step it up. Step it up. Ladies, stop doing everything for these guys. You can help them get started, but after 2 or 3 times of helping them, they should be good to go. We in this together. We're partners. You treating a guy, and the guy is being treated like a kid because he don't know how to do nothing. Oh, heat my food up. Oh, wash my clothes, wash my work clothes. You sound like another kid. That's why these women, that's why they claim that independence. So they can, you living right there with them. They doing all this stuff, so they still claim independent woman because they're, I ain't gonna say they're better than you, but they're doing stuff. They are doing stuff that you're not doing, and you're just like one of their kids. They might have a couple kids, and you might just be like another one of their kids. You're the man, you talk loud, you may punch windows and doors and walls, but she can put you out. She can call the police on you and have you put out because you're not on the lease and all that other type of stuff. So fellas, step it up. Be the man of the house, the head of the house, the head of the household. Y'all can work 50-50 or 100-100. Split the bills. Do some of the cooking. I know the ladies don't like for you to wash their underwear and stuff like that. They don't want you to see a little crusty panties, which is understandable. But take some responsibility in that house, young man. Do the dishes. At least you're sitting there playing, video games, eating up all the cereal, putting the bowl in the sink, the spoon. Wash that bowl out. Wash that bowl out. But be a boss. Be a boss. Be a boss. Take the lead in everything you do, on the job, at home, your kids that may not live with you. Somehow take them out for ice cream. Come down to the jazz festival. Take your kids to the jazz festival. Speaking of jazz, people act like, oh, I don't go to jazz. I don't like jazz. Man, we be having such a good time down at the jazz festivals and the Monday night jazz. It's not about the jazz. It's about being with your people, having a good time, laughing, joking, playing Uno, drinking, running into other people. Half the time you don't even know what the songs are. You ain't even paying attention to the music. You be so involved doing other stuff. So shout out to my nieces, my daughters. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Hillbilly Tom. Where Hillbilly Tom at? Shout out to everybody that I see down at the jazz, Monday night jazz and the jazz. Shout out to Rick the Ruler and Jerry and Jessica. Shout out to you guys. Also the same thing with Salsa on Pratt Street or the Jerk Fest over at the riverfront. Get out the house. People say there ain't nothing to do in Hartford. That's only because you don't want to go to the Legion. That's fine. I don't go to the Legion, but I got my own events, and some people say, damn, Coop always go to Salsa. You always go to the Legion. I don't care what you think. You go to the Legion, I go to Salsa. Big deal. You drinking, I'm drinking. You having a good time, I'm having a good time. Do what you like to do. Be a boss. Take charge, especially at work. Because people, quiet as kept. Hey, Miss Yvette, I see you. Miss Riles. Quiet as kept on the job. You are in competition with your people. They talk about you if you're not doing good, and they need you when you take charge. So either you're going to take charge and be a know-it-all and know how to do the stuff so you can rightfully ask for a raise, demand a raise, or go somewhere else. But know how to do your job. Please, I see it every day. I'm not just blowing smoke up, y'all. I see it every day. Know your job. They don't got nothing on me. And that's why I enjoy third shift. Do my little thing and I'm out of here. I'm too old to be working like a little young boy. I want to enjoy myself out on the street. That's why I'm working. I'm telling Mike, today, I ain't got no days off. I'm working my regular days, and I'm chilling throughout the winter because in the summer, I'm going to all the jazz festivals, all of the salsa on Pratt, doing all that stuff. So I kind of hibernate during the winter, working home. So that's why it's going to be hard for me to do some of these luncheons with people. It depends, and when it's snow on the ground, I want to be outside after we go inside and eat. I want to chill out in the parking lot for a few and chit chat a little bit more. So I tend to not like the winter months, and it's getting dark early and all that stuff. So you go to lunch at 3:00. It's dark by 4:30. I ain't got time for that. So I like the summer months where it's hot, where we can go inside, get under some AC, and have a good conversation, enjoy some good food. Who's texting me? Give me a second here. Who's texting me? It's Santander Bank texting me. Telling me they just transferred $100 over to somebody. I gotta find out where that $100 went. But anyway, how long I've been on here? Just about an hour. Almost an hour. 5 more minutes and it'll be an hour. 7 to 8, no problem. Shout out to you, Ruff. Really appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you. Stayed for the whole thing. I can dig it. Like I said, I really want to have a studio with some space in somebody's spot where I can sit down and have guests and we can have the real mics and all that. That's the ultimate dream. But I got to start somewhere, and I'm patient. I ain't got MacBook Pro money yet. Who just joined? It's like they just joined. But it's been nice talking about saving money. What's your legacy? No buck dancing on the job. We learned anything today is no buck dancing on the job. That's my number one thing. And also, finally, I'm going to end it with this. Stop wasting time. People, we got to stop wasting time. Waiting for, what they call it, the pie in the sky. Waiting for something to happen. Waiting for a stimulus check. Man, y'all got to get out there and be hungry. Go get it and make it happen. And you will appreciate it more. People telling you about programs where you get free money to buy homes and stuff, and y'all just waiting for everything to come to you. Just waiting for everything to come to you. You gotta stop that. You gotta get out there and get it. Go get it. But anyway, I'm about to end this live. It's been cool. I've been on here for about an hour. That's just enough time. Thanks for all those that joined in on the live chat. I want to do, I said in the beginning, I want to do, what's the streaming thing that we do? Damn, I'm drawing a blank. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. What's the thing you do on, let everybody join in? You see, I'm not normally talking. What's the thing you do? Man, I feel like a fool right now. This is what happens when you get old. This is what happens when you get old. I can't even think of it. What the hell is that thing? Well, everybody join in together. Man, I am drawing a blank. I can't believe it. I am drawing a blank. I gotta find it before I log off. You know that platform. What's that thing called, man? Help me out. But it's not streaming. It's not streaming. I forgot what it is. But anyway, try to do that where everybody can join in at one time and everybody can talk and be a part of the conversation, because I think you guys probably talk better than you type. No disrespect, but get a better impression when you type and stuff. And I don't know how it works. Might be a little crowded. I can't believe I can't remember what it is. Ooh, man, there's 5 people in here. Help me with that streaming site where everybody go on. And you know, you not go live. Well, you go live there too. Marty, what up, Aunt? I see you. I'm gonna need a haircut from you. I'm so loyal to Bookman right now, Aunt. I'm so loyal to Bookman right now. But you are my backup, hopefully. Shout out to Rohan. I used to deal with Rohan a little bit. Oh man, what is the thing that you do when you streaming and a bunch of people in it? Like not a chat, it's like a chat room. The little boxes. What that it is? Yeah, you gonna get it. I think I ain't gonna say I stood you up twice, but I inquired with you a few times, and yeah, I don't like the, you know, I'm a man of my word, you know that. But it just so happened, and then I think your times was different, and it just wasn't accommodating to me at the time. So sometimes I just let my hair grow and just say, hey, whatever. Bookman ain't there, I just go back home. But normally I set appointments with Bookman to get my stuff done. I know. You know, we loyal, and you know, we loyal. I've been with Bookman since we was in the hall when he was still at Prince Tech learning how to cut hair. We was like 16 years old, so that's 40 years ago. In the Vail hallways, he was cutting our hair. So before all the barber fly cuts and Johnnies and all that, before all that stuff, we was in the hallways. And I forgot what happened. I think he went somewhere else, so I ended up going down to Cowton, because Cowton used to do the high top fades and put the lines in the back like Peter Simpson was doing. But Peter wasn't a licensed man. Even Cowton tried to get Peter to go down there. But I think Peter probably had to go to school or something like that. I don't know. Pete used to do my hair too. He did it a couple times. Oh yeah, yeah. Fly Cuts was a nice spot. Another thing about that, I wish guys would own the buildings. You know, you can convert it to what you. Yeah, yeah. Pete had it made. He was cutting heads too. $5 haircuts. That was a bargain. That's when barbershops probably was $10 back then, but he was cornering the market with them $5 haircuts, definitely. So those were some good times. But Pete was hard to find sometimes. Like Pete, Tuesday, come up to the center or whatever. And Pete never showed up. And you know I was at the center, so I had to be working. I couldn't leave and none of that type of stuff. Trying to get Pete to come through, he wouldn't show up. Who cut all the kids' hair for buddy breakfast? Somebody cut the kids' hair for buddy breakfast. There's a picture up there. Show all the kids with fresh haircuts. I forgot who cut. It might have been Bo. Bo probably cut their hair. Bo thought he could cut hair too. I can't find that streaming site. Zoom. Damn it, that's what it was. Zoom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do some zooming. See if Zoom is better than Facebook Live. See if I can zoom so you guys can be up there on the screen as well. Do some zooming. Yeah, Aunt, those are some good times though. Those are some good old times. But it's nice to see that you're making a living out of it. I see you got your children. They doing good. Anybody in college or you got high school kids? I know somebody was playing basketball. I don't know if they went to college or they still in high school. Shout out to all the kids that's doing well in sports. That's one thing that's kind of forgetting in our generation, that they're not doing sports. Like, you know, we used to be on a basketball court in the Ville or go on the field and play tackle football or whatever. These kids don't have access to that no more because people scattered out. You really don't got no outside friends or whatever. Everybody had their friends in the Ville. Just meet on the breezeway. Or meet at the basketball courts. Meet at Parker. Meet at the center. Meet in the plaza. You know, but these days, you know, kids getting bussed out to different schools. So, and then you come back home, your kids live in a different, their friends live in a different neighborhood. You got 2 11th graders? That's interesting. 2 of them, they twins? What's going on with that? Well, I don't want to be in your business. What up, OG? Warren Hardy, the legend. That's what we talk about when we talk about legends. Sorry to switch it up a little bit, Ant, but let me talk to Warren about a legend. Leaving your mark. This guy is leaving his mark. His legacy is, he's not going to be known for the stuff that he did way back in the 90s or whatever. He will be known for sitting up in Bonnet Park. That's the original name, Bonnet Park, South Green. It's called Bonnet Park. In the building, Mercy House, the shelter, the house next door to it, or the front of the house, is named after the dude name is Bonnet. I forgot his first name, but he kind of owned that whole area. The park is named after him, but he had a house right across the street where the homeless people stay. It's called Bonnet Park. If you think about Bonnet Brown School, he is one half of the owner, or the name is, the school is named after him. Bonnet Brown School, the Bonnet House where Mercy House is, and Bonnet Park, which y'all call Bum Park or whatever. So I respect it. I don't call it Bum Park, but South Green, Bonnet Park, the house where the homeless people stay, and the school is all named after Mr. Bonnet. That's the same thing about Barber School. Barber School down on Tower Avenue, not Freddie Wish on Barber Street, but Barber School on Tower Avenue is named after another educator. He is Clarence A. Barber. And I think there's some connection with the street named Barber Street. I think he lived on Tower Avenue or on Barber Street, but he was an educator as well. And he got Barber School named after him. Fred D. Wish School is named after a principal. I forgot what school. He was a principal in Hartford as well. Probably one of them old schools, Brackett Hill School or Jones on Albany Avenue. I think he was a principal at one of those schools. Fred D. Wish is named after him, a white man. Well, all of them white, but, you know. So, yeah, I don't play that bum park stuff. That's disrespectful to all the people that's out there. Hopefully you, and I hate to talk about it, hopefully you use those clothes that I handed off to you. I don't want to say donate. I don't do the donating stuff neither. Handed it off to you. Hopefully some people can use it now because it's cold. I know it was winter stuff when I gave it to you in the summer. But, yeah, put some respect on that part. And they, you know, people got to stop calling it that. Call it South Green Park or call it Bonnet Park, not Bum Park. Stop saying Bum Park, please, people. But anyway, I want to show you some love and respect. Keep doing what you're doing. Like I say, I don't be out in the winter that much. I don't do that much walking in the winter. I do it at work, inside my job, or I do it at home. It's too cold to be walking outside. But keep up the good work, and I'll definitely see you in the spring and the summertime over there in the park. What Marty was saying? Let me see. Sorry. Can I scroll up? Yeah. Let me see, sorry. Oh, you watching, just watching. Marty, who is Tiff? Tiff working at Hartford Hospital. Who was Tiff? One of your other kids? No, I don't even know your kids' names. I don't even know your kids' names. But shout out to all the young people that's working. Once again, the young people that's getting these jobs, you guys have the opportunity to become supervisors and managers right now because a lot of people don't want to work. So you guys get in there and get that money. They're giving $20 an hour. Oh, okay, she was. Okay, Miss Stowe Village, all right now. You can never get rid of that. You'll always be Miss Stowe Village. What's she doing? She doing CNA? What's she doing? And even the CNAs, shout out to the CNAs, but you CNAs, you gotta step it up. You gotta go to nursing school. That's what I'm pushing for. I'm pushing all my young people. Don't just keep sitting there being a CNA, helping out the nurses. The nurses I make it, or CNA, PCA, whatever that y'all call them. Yeah, PCAs, y'all making $15, $16, $17, even $20. But them nurses are making $35. And you doing all the work. Learn what them nurses are doing. Watch. That's on the job training right there. Watch them do them blood pressure and putting the IVs and watch them do all that stuff. Be in a room with them. Stop sitting back on your phone, especially at night, halfway sleep or whatever. Get involved. Go to school during the daytime. Go to school during the daytime. Be a PCA at night. Be a PCA at night. And become a nurse. And get paid $40 an hour. And you could be a traveling nurse. Once you're a nurse, you're a nurse. You're licensed and everything. Or you got your certificate, whatever nurses have, degrees. You know, make sure you don't go to Goodwin. Damn, Goodwin messed the people up or whatever. But, yeah, go to school. Don't just sit there and be a CNA or a PCA. Do that for a while. Get your feet wet. Might want to do that like for 2 years. And sometimes people do it while they're still in school, studying the nursing school, and they move on. I got a friend that's doing telemetry. She do that on third shift. And we walk out of work together. And she is studying to be a nurse. She in her 50s. She trying to be a nurse. And there's a lot of programs for underprivileged people that may not have the income to go to like UConn, so you like go to Goodwin. Just like that's why it's a problem. People that went to whatever the school is at East Hartford, I don't want to keep saying Goodwin because it might not be Goodwin. The nursing schools that specialize in that, is a lot of money in the city and in the state that you can get to pay for your schooling. But sometimes we're too proud to beg. And it's not even begging, it's allocated for you. The people who have the money for you, you just got to do some paperwork. Probably got to show some receipts of something or whatever. So you got to kind of be legit. I don't know the ins and outs about it. But get that free money. I'm all about free money. Some people think I'm rich. Coop don't make $20 an hour. I don't even make $20 an hour. I tell all you, I got to keep repeating myself. Because somebody mentioned that in one of the stats. And, oh, you got all the money. Please don't put that on me. Please, please, please do not put that on me. Coop do not got a lot of money. I don't want nobody knocking on my door or trying to bust down my door or do something to me thinking I got money. Coop do not have no money. And if I do got access to money, it's going to take 3 days to get it. So you're going to have to kidnap me for 3 days. And I don't think nobody want to do no dumb shit like that. Plus a license to carry as well. So there'll be a little resistance going on. There'll be a little resistance going on. So Coop ain't rich, but Coop don't got certain habits. Coop don't buy a lot of clothes. Coop don't do a lot of drinking. Coop don't smoke. He ain't sniffing cane. He watch what he eats. He don't just buy fast food stuff all the time. So I manage my money very well. Like I said, I do not make $20 an hour. That's why I'm telling these kids to get these jobs. I'm leaving the lane open for them because I could become a director or a manager or whatever. I don't want the job because I like my peace. But you young folks who need money and need to earn your way in the world, I done did my heavy lifting. I did my heavy lifting from 1984 in Stowe Village. I'm relaxing now. But you young folks, get these jobs, get these retirement plans, these 401ks, buy you a home or two. Like I said, my daughter got a home. She got her home, I think she was 29 or 30, I'm not sure. My other niece that was in here earlier, Kanai, got her a home before she was 30. I think she's 27, something like that. There's opportunities out there. Y'all got to work hard for it. It's not going to fall in your lap. Nothing is going to fall in your lap. Shout out to Gwen Morgan. Shout out to Gwen Morgan and her kids, Samela and Rayshawn. Might be one more. I can't remember all those kids. Oh, I saw Manny the other day, too. I said, Manny, you was the man on Facebook the other day. I said, I put you on Facebook. I said, Marty and Nancy, and I was talking about you. He said, yeah. He said he loved this people in the village. I said, you got to come to the... Yes, Gwen. I said, you got to come to the reunion. Y'all dudes leave the veil and get bigger than what y'all supposed to be. Sorry about my camera because I'm about to log off. Y'all get bigger than what y'all supposed to be. Never forget where you come from. Dude recognized me from 40 years ago, 30 years ago. OG Greg, where you been? I hope you wasn't trying to catch the package store before it closed. Greg, where you been? Hope everything all right with you. You and Randy and Rondell, where you at? New York? What's the big dude name? What's that big tall dude name? Keep going to jail. Y'all boy. I forgot his name. Cats better stay out of trouble. Stop doing crazy stuff. That's right. Stay in the house. What you got? Cable and stuff? Watch some TV. Put it on channel 3. Watch Price is Right. Yeah, what's his name? Tall dude. Oh man, I see him all. I used to see him all the time. Him and his brothers. They can Taekwon and them, and man, I be drawing a blank when I be talking about y'all kids. So many of y'all, and what's Keisha? Keisha and her brother. What's my dude name, man? What up with Uncle Ronald? Greg, what's up with Uncle Ronald? Vincent, there you go. Thanks, brother. Thank you. Big Vincent. Damn. Yeah, Vincent. Yeah, Vincent, big as hell. Yeah, motherfucker, big as hell. Me too, Vince. You better chill out. Yeah, Ronald be wilding sometime. Sometime he tell me about you. You tell me about him. Y'all gotta piece that up and make it happen. Hey, Shannon. I see you. Shannon Elizabeth. Don't run out of here. Don't just be peeking in. It's just me. It's just me. Yeah, I used to see Ronald downtown too. Of course, it's wintertime. I ain't gonna see nobody because I don't be walking downtown no more. Waving back at you too. But y'all young folks, y'all better get these jobs. Get these jobs. Stick to these jobs. Don't go to these jobs acting ratchet. Get rid of that ratchetness and do the job. Get your money and go home. Yeah, that's what he be saying. So he just being your uncle though. OG Greg, he just being your uncle. He wanna, be in charge. And Greg, you was acting a fool at one time. So, just chill out a little bit. Just chill out a little bit. He is your uncle. Show some respect. You guys can't get along. It's cool to stay away, but, don't be disrespectful. That's still your family. That's Big Greg brother. That's your uncle. That's your real uncle. That's family right there. So you guys just, stay away from each other or whatever. And, but when y'all need to come together, be respectful. And, I listen to Ronald a lot. He talk a lot. Sometimes I got to check him too. I got to check him sometime. He older than me, but I still got to check him. Because, sometimes he's a role model. And if he's not a good role model, how you going to tell you what to do and he doing what you want to do? So, you got to lead by example, Uncle Ronald. Stephanie, cool. I be saying Stephanie too. I used to see Stephanie. But like Ronald don't even want to come to the Ville reunion. I'm like, damn, Ronald, what you talking about? Come up to the reunion. No, I don't want to be bothered with nobody. Get out of here, Ronald. You ain't got nothing going on. Shit. Nobody don't want nothing from you. You ain't do no dirt to nobody. You ain't never was a street guy. So just go up there and see the people and then bounce. Eat a hot dog. Drink a beer with me or whatever and bounce. Like, show your face. Let people know you're still alive. But I don't care about your parents. They see you every day. You be on the public bus. You be on a city bus where everybody's on the bus. Shit. Everybody know what you look like. Shame in the game. Just something that you got to work on. You're ashamed of yourself. Work on not being ashamed. But thanks for telling me about Vincent. Yeah, Vincent. That's my dude right there, man. Vincent be downtown. He be like my bodyguard downtown. Like anybody run up on me, Big Vincent got the, Big Vincent. That's funny. My kids, I love y'all. Love you, Greg. You know how it is. See, I got that little picture of you and Malcolm. You and Malcolm sitting next to the rec room at the center. You got a picture of that? I'm gonna print out a picture of that and give it to you. I'm gonna make it big, a big 8x10, so you can have that picture. You and Malcolm sitting at the rec room door at the center. But you know it's always love. You and Rondell. Rondell say he's gonna take me on the subways in the summer. I'm gonna hold him to it. You know, I don't know nothing about New York. Rondell, like he'd be up in New York all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna make that picture big. I'm gonna make that picture big. That's your legacy. That's you. That's innocent Greg right there. Before everything else, that was you up at the center with me, Bo and Milo and Satira and Hilbert and whoever else during the summer, the summer camp, Tyshell and everybody else that was there. Oh, you go to New York? Oh, his wife from New York. Yeah, I want to go back to New York. I think I've been to New York one time since 9/11, since they took down them towers. I've been scared to go there. I said, I don't got time for them terrorists. So I always stayed out of New York. I think I went one time, and it was a basketball game at Madison Square Garden. I never went back. My kids go there, but I'm not going there. Speaking of that, I heard they closing the Coliseum. So I just was saying that, Greg. So in Jamaica, Queens, there's a shopping place. They call it the Coliseum. It's like the Civic Center or something like that, a building with a bunch of stores in it. And when we was young, when we was 14, 15 years old, we used to catch the Greyhound bus from downtown Hartford. It wasn't even where the bus is at now, the Peter Pans and them at now is on the other side. We were 13, 14 years old catching the Peter Pan bus to go to New York. Then we would go to Queens, Jamaica, Queens, and go to the Coliseum up in New York. So those gold chains and stuff you see me wearing or whatever, that old stuff, them jackets and stuff, all that stuff come from New York. That's when we was kids. We used to go up there. Me and my friends, about 5 or 6 of us. We couldn't even drive. We had to catch the bus. Pay the Greyhound bus probably like $10. And then catch a cab and go down to Canal and Delancey and Orchard. And then we started going to Jamaica, Queens, to the Coliseum on Jamaica Avenue. Yeah. But I heard they closing the Coliseum. They're closing it down. I think they're going to tear the building down and make apartments or something. Hope they don't do that. But that's what I heard. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. But the Coliseum on Jamaica Avenue was a real hood spot. That was a real hood spot. That was a nice spot. And everything on that strip is a little street. The Coliseum is in the back, but it's a street with the Jamaican bakery and all that stuff on it. Yeah, used to have sneaker stores and stuff like that. I don't know what they had lately. I haven't been there since the 90s, but that's where LL Cool J and them from. That's where Mobb Deep and Nas and all of them from that area. Yep. But anyway, I'm about to get off of here, Greg. Thanks for showing up, man. You're the main one who I wanted to see because you was on here the last time. I appreciate you, Greg. I love you guys. Tell Randy to take care of himself. Tell Rondell to take care of himself. Stephanie and Ronald. Big Hav. I love the Tally family. Love all you guys. Shout out to the Browns, your other side. What's your aunt name? Ann. Shout out to Ann. Ann, daughter and son. I forgot. I'm drawing a blank. Forgot the son name. What's his name? Is his name Rondell or something? What was his name? It's like it started with a D or something like that. I forgot. And Nokia. But anyway, let me get off of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. I've been on here for an hour and a half. But Greg, we was talking about men and being a man and stepping up. You know how we did with buddy breakfast and stuff. We want you guys to be strong and stuff. So, you know, think about your life and think about what you want to do with yourself. And if you ever need to talk to me, let me know. You need to talk and chit chat and figure some stuff out. And I'll try to guide you and help you as much as I can. You know, you're one of our favorite kids. You know you're one of our favorite kids. No matter how old you are, you will still be one of the Ville kids. Take care of yourself. Who was going to get... I was talking to somebody. Oh, Bain. Where Bain at? David Bain. Where's Bain at? Bain was talking about getting some dental work or getting a physical. Yeah, you guys, y'all need to go to the clinic. Y'all ain't got insurance. I don't know if y'all got Husky or Obamacare or whatever. Go get checked out. Go to the clinic. Let them tell you what's going on with you so you can get yourself in better shape. That's one of the main topics I wanted to talk about. You guys got to do better. Go to the dentist. I know you be having toothaches and stuff at night. You keep taking Tylenol, overdosing on Tylenols and stuff. Get them teeth pulled out. They'll do it. Go to the free clinic. Yep. When you go on the Avenue, CHS. But Hoffa Hospital got a clinic too. Go to the free clinic, Brownstone Clinic. Get you a checkup. We want you to be around long. We don't want you to pass away at a young age, you know. You know what I'm talking about. At a young age, people should still be here with us. But somehow their health, I don't know if it's from drinking or using dope or whatever, but we want to be around for a long time. We don't supposed to die at 40 and 50 and 60. We're supposed to die at 80 and 90. You know. Unless you get killed by somebody doing something stupid. But your health should be in tip-top condition. But anyway, I'm out of here, Greg. It was nice talking to you. Anybody left in here, thanks for showing up. I really appreciate you guys. I was on here for 90 minutes. And this was great. But anyway, I'm out of here. I will holler at you guys probably next Saturday. Take care.